Now from Fenway Park here in Boston, it's Game 3 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Marco Gonzalez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he pops it up. Mendoza in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Delino DeShields.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Gonzalez has racked up over 1,300 innings on the Major League mound and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Mendoza into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-0 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Strike 2 up in the zone. Rendon at second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Dustin May will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at one of the top young right-handed pitchers in all of baseball in Dustin May. Big fastball with a lot of movement. When I mean big, I mean like really big. 98 to 100 miles an hour with tremendous sink and a hard slider to go along with it. The key for Dustin May, throwing strikes early to keep that pitch count down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
Now into the box, Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 0-1. hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Alex
center fielder.
Verdugo digging in now. And now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's
Batting
umpire.
third. Not shortstop. Xander Bogaerts.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Now the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This one's flared off to the right side. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brandon Nimmo.
No one on with 1 down, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch.
Nope.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So here's Johan Camargo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Here's a pop-up now. Casas has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike now. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up is Jesse Winker. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitting .360. He's set and the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He waits. Now the pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And there's ball one. Judge, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
In now, Drew Mendoza, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Next to bat is Tristan Casas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard to the right side. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. And the pitch. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back.
Up next.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Count
1-0 count. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Third inning, no score to this point. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Stepping in next, Anthony Rendon worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and he overshoots him into center field.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Verdugo backing up on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll get in there safely.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. Rendon, the runner at second with 1 away. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0-1 the count. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Bottom of the third now. And next to hit is the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
The catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Row. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Here's the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounded softly to the right. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The potential tying run for him at third base.
Bogaerts.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here now is Will Smith. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Will.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Called strike 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Now here's the first offering. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now here's the pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Count is 1, 2.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
From the stretch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. Fletcher over at second. Betts on at first with nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Solak trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Judge gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
Now here's the first offering.
Line, but speared on a hop.
And there's one down now. So bases are empty with one out now. And up next is Tristan Casas. Here's the first pitch. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
This is pulled into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
So next to bat will be Ronaldo Hernandez. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Fletcher will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ryan Borucki takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, here is Max Muncy. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 5.
Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Stepping in once again is Will Smith. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. One and one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in is Johan Camargo, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Smith at second with two down. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in over to first, and that retires the side. One left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box, Nick Solak. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, David Fletcher. First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Next to stand in is Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Up next, Delino DeShields. Lifetime against this particular arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. And now the first pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And stepping in, Anthony Rendon. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. That finds the zone, a called strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. DeShields, the runner at first with 2 gone. DeShields breaks from the bag. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hard hit ball to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. Drilled down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bouncer to the left side. Rendon is there. And that's the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. High pop up. Rendon is under it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He grounded out last time up. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this will be fouled away. Count still full, 3-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another full count pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate here is Johan Camargo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball
2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. And now, Drew Mendoza, 0 for 2
Leading
from
off
him so far
for
in
the
this
Red
one.
Sox, the third baseman, Drew
First pitch on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the
Now
inning
back,
with a base
first
hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Tristan Casas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Mendoza aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. Camargo picks it up cleanly on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Ronaldo.
So the next to bat will be Ronaldo Hernandez, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and that hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Delino DeShields. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Brusdar Graterol takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Nick Solak.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Graterol is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Alex Verdugo is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's one away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Inside and low, 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Verdugo leads off first with one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Los Angeles Dodgers have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Dustin May takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. first for the victory.